morning, cigar pals. This morning, La Dominicana La Nox, LANOX, means the dark. And this is a very dark cigar, a very nice looking cigar. Kind of rough there, but very dark. It's got a double cap on it. An open foot. Nice cigar though. Good looking. I've smoked one of these already and I like it. But we're going to smoke one and do a review on it. Good news, cigar pals. Most of my cigars now, I went back to Famous Smoke, and there's a link in, and if they have it, there's a link in any of my posts. You can go click that link, go right to the cigar that I'm reviewing and purchase it. So if you like what you see here and you want to purchase a cigar that I'm reviewing, you can do that now through Cigar Pals. I've been sitting here smelling this thing, which I love it. It's earthy, like a peanut, sweet chocolate, dark chocolate, and just a hint of cinnamon in there. My cap fell off. Now it's just a single cap. But I'm getting the earthy chocolate, sweet chocolate. There's a mocha, or like a mocha flavor, and there's a cinnamon in there. And the peanut, I'm catching that sweetness on my tongue too. And this is a sweet Brazilian wrapper, sweet Brazilian Maduro wrapper. Anyhow, that's what we're getting. I've showed you the stick. Let's torch it up and see what she smokes like. Not a good time for that, huh? Fortunately, I had another lighter handy. Yep. Same thing. It's got that earthiness to it. That there's a sweetness, but there's also almost like a baker's chocolate taste there. That dry, powdery type chocolate. And just a hint of cinnamon, especially on the retrohale. Smoking pretty good so far. Let's smoke for a while and see what happens. All right, we're a little ways in here. Excuse me. Got a slight canoeing to it. Nothing real serious. The draw is just a little tight. I'll tell you about this stick. What's under the hood is the way I post it. It's a 6x50. The one that my link goes to is a 6x40 or 5x40, but I don't have this particular cigar, this Vitola, available to me there. Strength, full strength. Sweet Brazilian Maduro wrapper, San Andreas binder, Dominican Fillers, and Peo de Oro, whatever those are, Dominican leaves. is what the filler is. That a nice full body stick. It's got a lot of flavor, a lot of good bit of complexity for a dark stick like this. It's got, like I said, I'm getting that earthiness, that chocolate. I'm tasting that baker's chocolate, but I'm also tasting the sweetness, I think, of the wrapper, and kind of interesting mix there. The cinnamon is in there, and there's a peanut taste in there that I'm picking up so far. So, pretty nice. We'll be back. Okay, we're a little ways in. We're not quite a third because this is a kind of a long stick, but I just wanted to show you that ash, kind of like stacking dimes. Nice, pretty ash. We'll be back. Ouch. I don't know if you saw that, but I just dropped that ash and burnt my hand. Anyhow, we're not quite a third of the way in, but I'm going to tell you a little bit. I was going to show you that ash and tell you all that, but somehow I knocked it off right then. But we're going to tell you a little bit about it. In the first third, we saw earthiness, baker's patter, and I had told you that was in the filler, and then sweetness on the tongue was that Brazilian wrapper. No pepper on the retrohale, peanut. That was a fire up. I'm sorry. On the first third, earthy, baker's patter, dark chocolate on the tongue from wrapper, peanut, cinnamon. Late in the first third, started tasting black coffee, and then peanuts kind of faded by the end of the first third, and the cinnamon's kind of backing away too. But so far, nice stick. Tell you what I was able to find out, not much. This is from La Florida Dominicana, LFD website. In 1997, we made a decision that would forever change our fate and define the identity of our brand. We purchased our own farm. To this day, the tobacco grown in our farm in La Canela makes up a great majority of all the tobacco used in our cigars, and is the base from which we blend with high quality tobaccos from around the world. LFD is in the Dominican Republic. I actually drove by the place when we were over there. Didn't get to go in, but we went by it. And what they say about the La Nox is, or the dark in appearance and in flavor. La Nox features a sweet Brazilian Maduro wrapper, San Andreas binder, and blend of our own Dominican Piloto and Pilo de Oro fillers. Its smooth smoke and rich flavor are crafted for elegance and power. The result is a cigar that embodies its name and the serene experience that only the night can provide. Well, that's what they say. It's not a bad stick. I like it. I wrote in my blog post that I got this from the guys down at West End Cigars in Conway, Arkansas here, and they turned me on to it. But I smoked one, and then I was saving this one to review. And the other day I was back down there on the way back from the airport, and I picked up another one. It's kind of like, I don't know if I'll do it every time, but this is a cigar that I like to smoke. So, anyhow, we'll be back. All right, Cigar Pals, we're back here with, we're about to the half, and the reason I was going to wait till the third before I started the final third, but this thing just started taking on a citrusy flavor, and kind of tingly on the tongue, and also what was it? Also a spiciness to it. on the tongue and on the retrohale. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I wanted to go over here and tell you what the, like I said, you can go to Famous Smoke and purchase these, and I'll tell you what they have to say in their little thing. They describe this cigar. La Flor Dominicana La Nox Cigars show just how dark LFD can get. Released at IPCPR in 2015, this ultra-dark cigar, bearing the name The Dark in Latin, is something completely different from their main lines. Using a mix of Dominican Fillers and Mexican San Andreas binder, the La Nox is rolled in a special ultra-dark, oily Brazilian Maduro wrapper. The result is a taste that is completely unique in the industry. It's rich, bold, and exciting. Pick up your box now. And you will be able to pick up your box at Cigar Pals. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, Cigar Pals, we're getting about ready to go into the final third, because I'm only going to smoke to about there at the most, probably. It's a long cigar, so and we're not quite an hour, but it's starting to get pretty strong. That spiciness is kind of peppery now. It's getting a little bolder and a little on the back of my throat. I'm starting to feel it some. So it's getting to be quite a robust steak. But still pretty good. I'm enjoying it. We'll be back with the finish. See where that ash is at? I tried to tap that ash a second ago and it wouldn't break. Kind of interesting. It looks like it should, but it just didn't. Good steak. Alright, not a lot changing here, but it is starting to burn kind of raggedy and stuff. It never had a real clean burn, but it's getting really raggedy here at the end. It's kind of funny, but it's getting stronger. It's becoming a very strong cigar. Matter of fact, I don't believe I'll smoke it past. I don't believe I'll pull the band, because it's actually getting pretty darn strong. We'll be back in a couple minutes and wrap this up. Well, had to relight it for the finish. That was my fault, though. I'm messing around here trying to get this all together, the whole post and everything, and I let it go out. But I tell you what, though, it got really strong. It's a really strong finish on this cigar, but not that it's a long finish. Actually, it's got a fairly short finish, but it's got it's become very strong, and it's not changing any at all right now. It's just strong. So I'm not even going to pull the wrapper off before we finish this review. I recommend it highly. It's a really nice stick. I have enjoyed it. This is the second one I had. I've enjoyed both of them. So I recommend them. I provided you a link to go get some, and I believe in the when you click over there, you can buy a box, a 5-pack.